Check in with Mike Yawney one final time, who is making my favorite thing on the menu, cabbage rolls. Can't get enough of them, Mike.
Yeah, Jill, Ted, you know what? I can't think of a better thing to eat on a day like this when it's cold outside, snowing, to eat comfort food like cabbage rolls. They are delicious. Kathy with Heritage Bakery and Deli walking us through how to make them. You make a lot of cabbage rolls here. This is just one of the big roasters you have filled here. How do you go about doing this? Obviously, it's made with cabbage, but you don't use raw cabbage. You cook your cabbage first.
Yep, we cook the cabbage to soften up the leaves so that they're more malleable and you can roll a nicer cabbage roll. And then here we have 3 different kinds of cabbage rolls. We have rice and onion, rice and beef, and rice and bacon.
What's the most popular?
Rice and beef, unless you're a vegetarian, which is rice and onion.
I thought for sure you were going to say rice and bacon. Just having bacon on the menu.
Yep, that's a good one. That's probably the
bacon.
second favorite, but rice and beef. So we usually start out with some rice, some beef, salt and pepper, and some fried onions for flavoring.
Yes.
Mix it all together, and then
So there's no tomato sauce on the inside. That
Nope.
comes after.
that comes after. We cover the pots with the tomato sauce, and then that gets baked for 5 hours afterwards.
So 5 hours, but you're talking about a roaster like this.
That size.
At home, if you were making something smaller, how long would you cook it for?
Probably an hour to 2 hours, depending on whether your cabbage is a little bit softer or not. That depends on that. If you've got really hard cabbage, you want to cook it a little bit longer.
And I think it's important to note too that since it is raw beef on the inside, if you're using meat, you don't want to undercook this.
No, you don't want to undercook it, although some people will cook their beef first. We don't because we bake them for so long. So really there's variations. You can cook it before. The rice and onion ones, you wouldn't have to cook as much
Right.
because there is no meat in them.
Now so does it get tougher if you pre-cook your meat before necessarily? Is that why you avoid it?
Yeah, that's why we avoid it.
don't want it dry.
Yeah, we don't want to dry and mout, and it just works well for us. But like I said, we have big pots and we can bake them for that long. I don't know if you'd want to start your oven for 5 hours at home.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
You're a natural at this. Look at this. You make that look so easy. Mine would be in pieces all over the place. And I do want to point out, if people want to taste the not only just the cabbage rolls here, but the pierogies, the borscht, all that stuff, I'm going to walk you over here because at Heritage Bakery and Deli, they actually have tables and chairs. You can come in here for lunch. You can even come in here for breakfast, you guys, just like I did this morning. And you can eat here or take it all home. There's so many things to choose from here. I think I might just have some more pierogies before I come back to enjoy.
Why not? You know what? We did post on Twitter for the best Ukrainian food in town, and that was the place that got a lot of response. So it's been a good morning, Mike.